development, Ethereum, and the explosion of ICOs. And we are live right now on Facebook as well. Sorry about that. The previous live that we have done had no sound, so I'm redoing this and doing this again because I want to deliver the awesome, great, hot news for you every single day on Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, and the state of affairs and what is going on in the markets. And we have a lot to cover today. This is Today in Crypto Show on Thursday, 10th of May. We are approaching the mid of May right here. And the mid of the year 2018. This is the year of the ICOs, and we'll talk a lot about we'll talk a lot about ICOs today and their development and explosion this year, and what is going on with the Ethereum network and their latest developments. And Facebook is now looking to really start their application of the blockchain technology with the development of the new team. So let's get started, guys. Let me know if you're able to hear me okay this time. You know, you never know what happens with the technology. Sometimes the sound and the microphones are not working. I think there is sound right now, all good. So let's get started with the market cap. We are $436 billion market cap, which is 13 billion more than it used to be a couple of days ago. And overall, the market is booming right now. We are seeing green all over the place, with Bitcoin rising over 2%, Ethereum 4%, Ripple 1.55%, Bitcoin Cash. Take a look and pay close attention to the top cryptocurrencies, especially Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin. Those projects have huge potential, and a lot of those projects has huge potential. Dash has a huge potential. Neo, you know, as we've discussed yesterday with our class of Crypto Trading Millionaires. If you missed this, I'm going to post a replay shortly here. We've basically done on 2 hours coaching for everybody, open coaching on when to enter the trade, when to exit the trade, how to evaluate when is a good time to buy and when is a good time to sell. And we got a look at Bitcoin, what is going on, and some of the predictions that we are seeing this year. According to ClickFi, Bitcoin can reach as high as $68,000 by the end of the year, from 40 to 60,000. And we're going to have 2 crashes during this year, so the price going to go like this, up and then down, up and then down, and it's going to hit new highs for this year. So if last year 2017 we saw Bitcoin increase from 1,000 to 20,000, so it was 20x. So going from 9,350 to 40,000 doesn't seem like a huge deal, isn't it, right? So that's pretty exciting, and some of the other coins like Ethereum, Litecoin, you know, they can really jump higher in terms of the acceleration and the pace by which the coin can go up. So if Bitcoin can go up 6 times in value, Litecoin can go up 10 or 20 times in value, you know. So that's pretty exciting. We're still in its infancy. And today I wanted to share with you the initial coin offerings, the explosion of the ICOs. As you know, those are software startups for the most part. 46% of the ICOs are just an idea and intricately associated with the blockchain and cryptocurrency ventures. Like basically, this is the year of ICOs. We've seen an explosion of ICOs, and I wanted to take a look at this short little video and see, and it will help you visualize how the ICOs were developed. So I'm going to put it on the full screen for you guys, and check this out. Okay, so we started in February 2014. This is where it was just the beginning of the ICOs. We have North America join, Europe joining. Ethereum created $19 million ICO back in 2014. Then we are seeing Middle East join us. North America started to join October 2015. Now it is 2016. We've seen a couple more projects entering the space in 2016. Now this is really exploding. $168 million ICO in Dow. Asia, right here, North America is growing. Europe is growing more and more ICO projects. Now we are in 2017 in the beginning. Now it's really exploding. EOS, Tezos, 10x, Filecoin, Kin, $101 million ICO, Stratus, Bancor, all of these, Dragon, Huobi, Telegram, 1.7 billion ICO, Petro, 5 billion. All of these are dots that represent the ICOs, okay? So just so you know, guys, this is very, very special time to be alive. So many different projects. You need to look at the ICOs as a startup company. You know, a lot of the ICOs are just an idea and they don't have a code behind it. Like Ethereum was not an idea. They had a project, they have a minimal viable products. There are several levels of sophistications of ICO, and I'm going to touch upon that and teach that more in depth in my course, Crypto Ball Secrets, in the module talking about ICOs. There are different levels of sophistication. One is just the idea. Those are the highest risk ICOs, and some of the most sophisticated. They have minimal viable product. They have a prototype, and they are launching the ICO with already established company, established products. You know, this is great, and it lessens your risk. Like if you invested into Ethereum ICO back in 2014, you would see what an ICO return can really yield you, okay? But you gotta be careful because in 2018, there's going to be even more projects, and the quality of the projects is going down. So the success rate of the ICOs is actually going down. So there are fewer successful ICOs than we've seen in 2017. But some of those companies obviously have the potential to become as big as Facebook, you know, and this is beautiful to see, but you don't know which ones are going to become that way. So gotta be careful, gotta analyze and do your homework, and we'll talk a lot about that in the course itself. So this is the year of the ICO. Telegram raised $1.7 billion from investors, and don't invest into this ICO of Telegram. There's a lot of scam websites because they only did it for private investors. They never released it to the public. So if you're seeing a website like this, like tokentelegram.net, welcome to Telegram Open Network ICO. If you see this is a scam website, okay? There is no gram public ICO from Telegram. They're just leveraging the publicity and the Telegram name, okay, which is quite popular, one of the biggest ICOs, $1.7 billion. And they're put together a little website like this with a roadmap, and you know, don't buy Telegram ICOs from a website like this. And I suspect this is not the only website that is using the Telegram name in order to sell their ICO tokens. Okay, so gotta be careful in this space. It's kind of like a wild west. Okay. Now the SEO commissioner now cautious again blanket ICO classification. So it means that you cannot classify the ICOs. Every ICO is the same, right? Every ICO is a security, for example. It's not, right? You gotta take a look at each ICO in its own merit. That's what he's suggesting. So there are tokens, right? So they're the ones that ICO, there are tokens, and you can see them right here. You can see the coins only. Coins already developed blockchains, and they're sitting on their own blockchain, and tokens, they're sitting on someone else's platform. Like the most popular platform is Ethereum. There's also Omni platform, Neo platform, and you know, other platforms that exist in Ardor platform, Quantum platform, Waves platform. So you see other tokens, you know, leveraging. Ethereum is the most popular one. But you cannot say as a blanket statement that this is a token and this is a security classified from an ICO. Now, new version of Ethereum Casper is being released right now, and that's part of the reason why Ethereum is on an uptrend, and we are moving gradually and slowly from the proof of work algorithm to proof of stake consensus, which means that There's not going to be as much energy consumption and electricity used by those miners to mine Ethereum. So we are moving away from that and moving into proof of stake consensus, which will not require the work, right? Proof of work is when you're using the computational power in order to mine Ethereum and get reward in Ethereum. So you reduce it from 3, they now reduce the block reward for miners from 3 Ethereum to 0.6 Ethereum, which of course will make Ethereum more valuable. Even though they don't have a limited supply on Ethereum network, still because of the sheer amount of people and companies that are using Ethereum platform, Ethereum can have a big potential. Of course, not a financial advice, but it's really awesome to see. What is going on, Sebastian and Lai? Happy to see you today on this live stream. Now we have also Ethereum Summit that are committing governance plans and creating open source tools to collect key signals and metrics and improve overall on the Ethereum platform. So take a look at the further developments. We have Facebook is launching a new blockchain team led by Coinbase board members. So a guy, there's actually a head of Facebook Messenger app, David Marcus, is now will be leaving his role of the head of Facebook Messenger and now creating a team dedicated to explore the possible application of blockchain technology. So what it means is they're not going to just allocate a special guy and a special team to explore the possibilities of blockchain technology, right? They're just moving into this direction, into creating something awesome on the Facebook platform for people to create a coin. Now, maybe you will be able to send transactions using Facebook Messenger in the future. I don't know, but they're definitely cooking something in here. And even though Facebook has banned all digital currency and ICO ads running on their platform, Mark Zuckerberg said it many times that he's looking to see how to best use the blockchain technology. So this brings really a lot of credibility to the crypto space. Seeing Facebook is really committing its resources and its time and energy and money in order to develop blockchain solution on its network. So this is really great times to be alive. Okay. And I don't know if you knew that, but on the blockchain itself, you can create memorable messages. And because blockchain is tamper-proof, you cannot change. Like if in graffiti on the city, you do some art of graphics, and you can erase that. In the blockchain, you cannot erase that. And it's interesting to see on blockchain.com, if you type in Mary, you're going to see several people that are offering and proposing marriage to people on the blockchain. Hey, Zuan Yun, will you marry me? Olivia, will you marry me? So there's several messages like that encrypted on the blockchain. And while I don't know if the potential spouses are actually seeing those messages on the blockchain, I doubt about it. But nevertheless, you can create pieces of art and inscribe stuff on the blockchain permanently, and this is the beauty of the blockchain. New movies are going to be released in the talking about Bitcoin in the theaters, like Superfly, in a Russian movie, talking about an interesting plot when somebody sold a PC to a pawn shop and now chasing 6,000 Bitcoins that were embedded in it. And the more movies and actually they're receiving Bitcoin Cash as the movie tickets for there. So the more people are going to watch the movies, it's going to be more and more mainstream, adoption of Bitcoin, because people will see them in the theaters and like, oh, I want to be part of the crypto as well. I want to be part of the crypto revolution. Okay. Even in the industries like adult industry, Las Vegas strippers, they start accepting Bitcoin via QR tattoos. And because the adult entertainment industry, they have been all kinds of imposed upon them in banks, and they don't allow them to use credit cards and whatnot, putting those roadblocks. So now they especially benefit the whole adult industry, embracing the cryptocurrencies, because of the anonymity and the instant payment, peer-to-peer, avoiding the banks. So you can see a phenomenon like this in some Las Vegas clubs like this. So just go to show you guys we're far-reaching. We're far-reaching this place, and the CEO of Binance, Shanpeng Zhao, CZ in short, right? He's defending ICO, saying that it is a good way to accelerate the pace of innovations and get more projects funded than traditional VCs. And even though it is an industry that has obviously failures and companies fail as well in a traditional sense, scams exist everywhere in every industry. ICOs are risky, but nonetheless, it's a great way to really pour innovation in, right, and get those projects exist in the first place. And finally, for today, we are seeing I already talked about it couple days ago. One of the reasons why the decline was back in from December 17th, 2017, mid-December, on the introduction of Bitcoin futures on Chicago Mercantile Exchange, and that allows pessimists enter the market and manipulate the prices and pump up the prices of Bitcoin, leading to this exchange, to this futures, and creating short contracts and short selling, basically betting on the price going down. So they bought it at a good time right here, the good timing, then sold it, started selling it this at the peak, and the contract reaches ending, which they're betting on the price of Bitcoin going down. So they enjoy both of the worlds and making gains and getting their contracts, giving them capital gains. So that's one of the reasons why Bitcoin has been falling in prices the beginning of the year, and a lot of the other cryptocurrencies followed the bear market. So those are the main news for today, guys. If you have not seen and watched the live coaching that we've done yesterday at 4 p.m. Eastern time was for a crypto trading millionaire group, where we share with you for 2 hours how to exit and enter the trades, when to buy, what cryptocurrencies take a look at, what is the best time to enter the trade, what is the best time to buy, what is the best time to get out of the trade and to sell. Definitely watch the replay. We're doing those live every single week. I'm going to post the replay shortly here inside the Facebook group, so definitely take advantage of this. It is an awesome it was an awesome training with lots of value. Okay, so those are the main news for today in Crypto Show, and we're going to see you very shortly here in the next live video. So hopefully you have a fantastic day, guys, and you're really having fun and enjoying this journey to become a crypto